We are live from the main gym here on the campus of Darien High School. Varsity girls basketball, home opener for Darien taking on Norwalk. Darien in the home whites, Norwalk in the dark green. Damian Andrew alongside Brad Bushel. So glad you could be with us for this DAF Media Network broadcast of varsity girls basketball here in Darien, Connecticut. Darien comes into this game with a record of 0-1. Norwalk comes into this game with a record of 1-0, coming off a big season-opening win against Fairfield Ludlow. Darien in transition. Lindsay Demonicus gives it to Gwen Dolce. Back to Demonicus on the far court. And Brad, here we are, FCIAC girls basketball underway here in Darien.
It's good to be with you, Damien. Start of another season.
Absolutely. Darien coming off a disappointing loss to Colby Cathedral on Monday in their season opener. Offensive rebound up and good for Carson Langhorn, number 11 for Norwalk. This Norwalk team coming into the season with a preseason ranking of number 2 in the FCIAC. Demonicus in transition. She's going to be fouled.
Foul on a breakaway there.
Ashley Wilson and Brad, keep an eye on Ashley Wilson, number 13 for Norwalk, their top player. She's being recruited by a number of solid Division II programs, Roberts Wesleyan, Concordia, Western Connecticut.
Darien gets to go to the stripe here early on and get on the board. And it is good. Lindsay Dominicus hits her first foul shot, and number 2 coming up. And she missed that one. Rebound to Norwalk. They're on the move. They're a quick team. And there's a shot by Ashley, but it's off the rim. A three-pointer.
Turnover, Darien. Here's Wilson, goes baseline. Nice look underneath. Falls on the floor. And up with it is Darien. Maggie Ramsey, the freshman. Of course, we remember her sister, who was such an integral part of this Blue Wave team a year ago. Long shot by Dolce is no good.
Darien's trying to slow the ball down, and the Norwalk Bears are playing as quick as they can.
Norwalk in a man-to-man defense.
Norwalk's got the ball again, moving the ball quickly around the court.
And long three
nice
is
shot.
Good for Carson Langhorn.
That's a three,
junior.
Damien.
Yeah, she buries it and puts Norwalk up 5-1. Talked to Darien head coach Imelda Chambers last night, Brad. Nice look there.
Oh, nice. That was beautiful.
Nice pass from Dolce to Shea Dolce.
Dolce to Dolce. Nice. That was beautiful.
The sisters with a nice connection there. Norwalk turns it over, back in transition. Here's Dolce again. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Darien took advantage of some poor ball handling that time on the part of the Norwalk Bears. And they get back to the foul line. We hit our foul shots, we can stay in this game. Damien. She's got 2 shots coming. Shea Dolce. The first one is up and it rims out. We're just 1 for 3 at the charity stripe so far. And she eyes the rim for the second shot. And she misses that too. We're 1 for 4 at the foul line. Not a good start.
In the early going here, DAF Media Network, our first basketball game of the season. Getting some technical kinks worked out before this one. Sorry we came up just as tip-off. And Arbubakar Hassana with the rebound, but she turns it over, and there's going to be a foul on Dolce. It is
Darien started off in a zone, and it's been pretty effective so far. They've hit one three-pointer, which has given them the lead, the Norwalk Bears. Nice steal by Hassana. And she drives the court. Wow. And lays it in.
Arbu Bakar goes the length of the court with the left hand. How about that, Brad
That was
Bushel?
impressive, Damian. Wow. Wow.
And we've got a 5-5 game here early on. Long shot is no good. Another three by Norwalk off the front of the iron, out of bounds. It'll stay green, though.
The referee pointed to Darien first and then ended up giving the ball to Norwalk.
It was off Maggie Ramsey, the freshman. Just a freshman getting the start here. Number 20 for the Blue Wave. Long three off the front of the iron, no good.
Darien's doing a great job on the board so far.
Boyd missed that long three that time. Sanaa Boyd. And here's Norwalk in transition. Wilson underneath, up and in. Naeva Renee, the senior.
Full court pressure on the part of Norwalk here. Let's see if Darien can get it up.
And Brad, this is Norwalk's MO. They like to push pace, create offense from defense, get in transition. And I said earlier, Coach Chambers of Darien, I spoke with her last night. She said her team needs to settle things down, get into a half-court set. The block that time by Sanaa Boyd.
Yes, Norwalk is clearly the quicker team. But so far, Darien's zone, half-court zone has been able to contain them. Norwalk leads 7-5.
And now Norwalk will set up their offense in the half court, slowing it down a bit. Darien stays in that zone. Penetration, and that's a foul on Gwen Dolce in the lane as Sanaa Boyd will go to the line.
Darien's zone has been very effective so far. It's served to slow them down a bit, which will work to Darien's favor here as we go along.
And the first one's up and it's good. 8-5 Norwalk. Give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew. Ethan Haas is our director on this one. Back in the saddle after a long soccer season. And Carson Depp and Jack Blenke on cameras 1 and 2 up top. And here's Ramsey with the ball in the backcourt, gets him into the front court, and a nice pass inside to Arbu Bakar. She puts it up and in. Nice look by
Nice
Dolce.
job.
So right now, Shea Dolce, the freshman, a couple of freshmen, and Dolce and Ramsey out on the floor for Darien. Long three is good by Ashley Wilson, number 13. And as I mentioned, one of the top players in the FCIAC, being recruited by a number of Division II programs. Norwalk.
Here she is again.
And that's off the back of the iron. And no whistle there, and that's going to be white ball, and Norwalk turns it over. As we take another look at that. Long three by Wilson. Here it is again, and we're back to live action.
Well, Darien broke the press rather easily that time, and has turned the ball over again with the travel.
And up and in for Norwalk.
We've got a hurt player here.
And
Gwen Dolce is down. It looked like she twisted her ankle as she went in for that layup.
And she's
in pain. Sometimes I think, Damien, when these girls go down, it scares them at first, that something might be really wrong. Let's just hope it's a slightly twisted ankle and she can get up and continue. They sure are taking their time with her, though.
We've got a little break in the action. Norwalk jumping out to a 13-7 lead here inside the main gym at Darien High School. So glad you could be with us for this one. Our first basketball game of the season on the DAF Media Network. Dolce is coming off the court as we take a look at the Darien sideline right there. As I mentioned, Melba Chambers in her second year as the Blue Wave head coach, was a college coach at Georgetown and the College of Charleston. And we talked about that last season, Brad.
Yes.
And Ricky Fuller, hard to believe, he's in his 14th season as the Bears head coach, and he has done a terrific job with the Norwalk program. I had a chance to talk to him before this game got started, and he's been pleased with the last couple of seasons. They were the 4 seed in the FCIAC tournament a year ago.
Yep.
And we're back to live action here. Maggie Ramsey on the far court. She tries to get it to DeMonicus. It's knocked out of bounds by Norwalk. Sanaa Boyd, the senior.
Darien slows it down and then throws the ball away.
And Wilson, she misses the easy layup, and Dolce comes away with it. Now Darien in transition.
Nice bit of ball handling there, and then
another turnover.
Throws it away.
Back and forth here. Ramsey with the rebound. And here's DeMonicus. Far side of the court, tries to get it to Rachel Stobie, who's in the game now for Darien.
Darien has turned the ball over the last 3 possessions. They need to settle down and get a good shot here. They got a substitution. Tamasha Barrett is in for the Bears.
Rachel Stobie. Brad, I talked to Rachel before the game. I said, you're going to need to knock down some big threes in this game.
It sure would help. It sure would help.
Brad Bushel, Damian Andrew, thanks so much for joining us. Ethan Haas, our director, our camera operators tonight for this one, Carson Depp, and Jack Blenke.
There's a foul on Sanaa Boyd there, which gives the ball back to Darien on the side.
There's DeMonicus. She brings it into the front court. Being guarded by Boyd, nearly turned over by Darien, and that's knocked out of bounds by Jakara Murray-Leach. But you know what? She's a sophomore, and Coach Fuller said they just call her JK, so that's what we're going to call her.
Yeah, okay.
Here's Stobie, inbounds to Dolce. She brings it across half court and throws it out of bounds. That'll be a Darien turnover. Ball goes to the Bears.
Lots of turnovers here, way too many.
1:06 remaining in the first quarter here, 13-7. Norwalk in control. Bears figure to be one of the top teams in the FCIAC this season, and you can see why. Got a lot of talent on the court. Darien stays in that 2-3 zone defense. Shot is no good by Murray-Leach, JK, and Darien rebound. Here's Ramsey, gets it to Dolce. The 2 freshmen in the backcourt right now for the Blue Wave.
And she's tied up.
And that'll be a violation on the Blue Wave, so it'll be Norwalk ball.
I've been impressed with the Darien freshman, Maggie
Ramsey.
Maggie Ramsey's had 3 rebounds so far.
Murray-Leach, long 3 is no good. Here's Dolce.
There's a steal out front.
Wilson, nice spin move.
And a layup, very nice move.
Wow, highlight reel right there.
Yeah, nice move. And that's the end of the first quarter, with the Bears leading 15-7.
And we're gonna take a look now at the 3 here by Wilson.
Nice
Great
shot.
work by our camera operator, Carson Depp, and here's Wilson in transition. And a nice move right there by Ashley Wilson. So it's 15-7 after the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break here on the DAF Media Network, regroup a little bit, and we'll be back with more live basketball coming up. 15-7 Norwalk in front after one. We are back here live on the DAF Media Network. Varsity girls basketball. Damian Andrew alongside Brad Bushel. Thanks so much for joining us. Conference opener for the Darien Blue Wave. Here's Ashley Wilson, long three, and she is starting to feel it right now. Brad.
Yes, I think she's got 8 points.
8-7 Norwalk.
Almost half of their points.
Extending their lead. Here's Dolce. Brings it into the front court. Tries to get it to Ramsey. Stobie takes it back to Ramsey. Aaron Bowman, the freshman in the game for Darien. So 3 freshmen on the floor right now for head coach Melba Chambers' team. Bowman misses it. Wilson comes away with the rebound. Pushing the pace. Gets it up ahead. Wilson for 3 on the right side this time. She's nailed 2 long ones from the left side of the court. And Ramsey with the rebound.
Darien was a bit better balanced there, and they got the foul, which will put Rachel Stobie at the foul line for 2 shots. Darien's been to the foul line 4 times and made just 1 foul shot. This one's in. Let's hope that starts a streak for Darien.
There's Stobie on the line.
And the second shot is up and nothing but net. 2 in a row. It's a good sign for Darien. Darien falls back into their zone, and Norwalk takes her time walking the ball up.
Here's Norwalk. Shot's no good. Offensive board by Anijah Morgan. And here comes Darien.
Good job on the defensive boards there.
Erica Stevens into the game for the Blue Wave. So the Blue Wave now with 3 freshmen on the court, along with a junior in Lindsay DeMonicus and the senior Rachel Stobie.
Norwalk will test these freshmen. Norwalk's being patient, looking for that shot. There's a foul underneath.
And it'll be a shooting foul.
Aaron Bowman committed that foul, I believe, Damien.
Serenity Mayhew, the Norwalk freshman, will go to the line. And Coach Fuller says she has a bright future in the dark green for the Bears. Just a freshman, gets the first one to go. As we take a look at Mayhew. Norwalk up by 10. Make it 11.
Full court pressure by the Bears. So far, Darien has not been able to handle the pressure as well.
Well, and that was the concern Coach Chambers had coming into this one, was how they would handle that pressure.
Right.
She knew it would be coming in droves, and certainly it has been as they have continued to pressure, and that's going to be a foul by Sanaa Boyd. That'll be a ball out of bounds here. Stobie to inbound as we take a look at Stobie. And here we go.
Norwalk's in a pressure man-to-man. They're having a hard time getting penetration against his man-to-man defense.
And Coach Chambers wants a timeout. We will take a timeout, and we will be back with more hoops here on the DAF Media Network. We are back here on the DAF Media Network. Thanks so much for joining us. Shout out to our DAF Media production crew, Ethan Haas, our director, as Darien inbounds the ball. Our camera operators tonight in their DAF Media debut, Carson
Nice play.
Depp and Jack Blenke and Aaron Bowman and one. Nice strong move by the Darien freshman as we take another look at this right here.
Very strong move. Nice move, Aaron. See if she can make this foul shot to convert the conventional three. And she does, right through. That gets us back in the game, the Blue Wave. Let's see if we can play some defense here and get a turnover.
Nice pass, nearly an and one. We're going to take another look at that. Yep.
Yeah, it was Rachel Stobie picked up the foul here.
We're not going to take another look.
We saw the end of it there, but
wanted to take a look at that Bowman and one. We'll try to get that when we get a little bit of a break in the action here.
That's been the highlight for Darien so far.
Lamia Ashley, another freshman for Norwalk, checks into the ball game. Mayhew at the line, and second shot is up and good. And here comes that pressure, the full court press
and a
for
turnover.
Norwalk. Force another turnover. And Stobie on the ground. She's gonna have a jump ball situation, and the arrow pointing to Darien, so it'll be Darien ball.
Thought they were going to call a first down there, Damien. They were on the floor.
And here's Dolce. Up ahead.
Good movement.
Nice ball movement, and Bowman can't hit the bunny underneath. And here's Norwalk in transition. And that'll be an offensive foul on Belinda Hunt.
Nice play by Shea Dolce there. She stood her ground and took the charge. Nice, nice. Double teaming in the backcourt, but Darien seems to handle it okay.
Here's Stobie in the front court. Ball's on the floor, and Bowman throws it away. 4:47 remaining in the first half. Norwalk up 10. And the Blue Wave have certainly shown signs in this one.
Yes, yes.
Young team.
Yes.
Very young team for Darien. Just
we just need to settle down and eliminate some of the turnovers.
Five seniors. And a nice move here to the rim, no good. Bowman with the rebound. Demonicus, she puts it up off the glass, no good. The offensive board by Dolce, no good. And
there we go.
Bowman on the second effort gets it to go down.
Darien's been controlling the boards very nicely. They convert some of these shots. Norwalk is very poised, though. You can tell they've been here before.
Nice pass. Nice pass underneath. Melinda Hunt to Serenity Mayhew. Pretty shuffle pass into the lane. And it's 24-14, Bears in front. And that's going to be...
We should be shooting these now.
And here's the effort by Bowman here as we take another look.
Very nice.
On the offensive glass. And then at the other end, how about that pass right there?
Yeah. It's kind of a no-look pass, wasn't it,
certainly
Damien?
was. Melinda Hunt to Mayhew. And we are back to live action. Stobie misses the free throw. The first of two. 3:44 remaining in the second quarter. And that'll be out of bounds off of Norwalk. So
it was a nice play by Erica Stevenson there, getting around and getting her hands on that ball. Good hustle.
Brad, it's so glad to be with you again this season as Bowman's underneath, gets it to go. And Erin Bowman played volleyball in the fall.
Yeah,
she shows some real promise.
She's playing volleyball with that backboard.
Certainly. Long three, and it is good. Carson Langhorn from distance.
As they say, somebody better get on her. There we go. Erin Bowman again inside. And she gets knocked to the floor as the ball goes through the hoop, so she'll go to the line.
I mentioned Bowman played volleyball in the fall. There's a couple things, right?
Yep.
You played college football.
Yep.
And you've played your sport at a high level. Speed kills, and you can't teach size.
Right.
And Erin Bowman has height.
Right.
So,
and she's very balanced in there, too.
She is. Another long three by Langhorn off the back of the iron, and here comes Stevens. Erica Stevens turns
lost
it over,
the handle.
Up ahead to Anijah Morgan, and that's good. Defense creating offense again, Brad, and here it is, another turnover, and a 3-on-1 back to Langhorn, and she's fouled.
Yep.
Dolce picks up the foul.
Turnovers. Too many of them for Darien.
As we take another look at this long three by Carson Langhorn. Feeling it.
That's an NBA three there.
Steph Curry, that's where he shoots it from.
As they say, somebody ought to get on her.
Yeah, she was wide open. You know what? Darien is in that zone.
Yep.
And so they're telling Norwalk, if
Yep.
you're going to shoot it, you're going to have to beat us with the outside shot. And so far, between Wilson and Langhorn, Norwalk has made some big threes.
Well, you beat a zone by passing, and you beat a man by dribbling. And Norwalk is passing against our zone and getting Wilson open. Yeah, Erin Bowman controlling the boards.
And here's Demonicus. And that's going to be a foul. I believe that's a foul on Ashley Wilson as we take a look at her.
Coach Fuller was very upset at this call. So Lindsay Demonicus goes to the line for two shots. First one goes off the back rim, and she's got the second one coming up here. Need to make our foul shots. Darien does. Second one is up and a little too hard off the backboard. And Norwalk controls the rebound. Gets it up quickly and then turns it over. Ball's on the floor, and it's a jump ball, and the arrow goes to Norwalk.
So it goes to the Bears. Bears up 11. You get the feeling that every time Norwalk goes on a run, Darien kind of stops it and goes on a little run.
Yep. Well, we're controlling the boards pretty good.
And here is Langhorne.
Oh, that ball hit the wire in the back, but the ref didn't call it.
And here's Dolce. Nice rebound by Bowman. Tries to get it to Demonicus, and it intercepted there by Belinda Hunt. Nice move that time by Lamia Ashley, the freshman.
A good timeout by Coach Melba.
And we're going to take another look at this.
Yeah.
Brad, nice move by Ashley. And
ball popped around and went right in.
Certainly did. Got a break in the action. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back with more varsity basketball.
Okay, we're back. And Darien brings the ball up against the full court pressure, and a foul on Wilson.
Brad,
in the backcourt.
Sorry about that. I left you hanging there for a minute. I was up talking to our camera operators, Carson Depp and Jack Blenke, who are doing a terrific job tonight.
Absolutely.
Bringing us the visuals of this one. Our director is, of course, our first ever DAF media member.
Wow.
Ethan Haas, and he is a talented guy. And
he has seniority on all of us.
Yeah, the only problem with Ethan, he's involved in so many things, you know. So.
Right, right. Well, he's getting good experience here.
And he is a big Duke Blue Devils fan, which this year in particular, not like it's never a good thing to root for the Dukies. But
we can talk about that later. Lindsay Demonicus hits both foul shots.
We might even talk about your Mizzou Tigers.
Yeah.
Here comes Norwalk into the front court and up 32-21. And the three is good.
She shoots the ball every time she's open and is hitting a pretty high percentage.
She really has. That was Carson Langhorne. And another turnover. Oh, nice one-handed pass underneath to Langhorne. Nice look by Belinda Hunt. Hunt has played well, made some really nice passes. The whistle there, and I think this is going to stay Blue Wave as we take another look. Mayhew, the cross-court pass, wide open on the right side, and then Langhorne just knocks it down. Nice work by Ethan Haas there.
Another left-hander.
Ethan Haas doing double duty tonight, directing and instant replay.
She was wide open.
As I mentioned, apologize for some technical kinks we had to work out early in this one. We are under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 35-21. Norwalk in control right now. Here's Arbubakar. She gives it to Demonicus. Out to Stevens. And here comes Langhorne up and in, the easy layup in transition off the Darien turnover. And nice steal there.
Stopped counting the Darien turnovers after we got to 15.
And a nice move by Langhorne. Back to live action here. And another Darien turnover. And the foul there.
Foul inside.
By Stevens as Belinda Hunt, or I'm sorry.
Stevens.
Anijah Morgan will go to the line and shoot 2 here.
Stevens picked up the foul. The first shot is up and off the back of the rim. Maggie Ramsey comes back into the game. Erica Stevens, who just committed the foul, sits down for a few minutes. Maggie Ramsey's a freshman, and I've been impressed with her poise out there.
And she, her sister, obviously,
Yep.
out at USC playing
Yep.
college lacrosse. And Ramsey comes away with the rebound. And that's a foul by Anijah Morgan. The junior picks up a foul.
Looks like Maggie Ramsey will go back to the foul line. The Ramsey women have been very active over the years, the past few years at Darien. Great athletes.
And Maggie Ramsey at the free throw line.
See if she can put these in and oh, just rimmed out.
And Rachel Stobie comes into the game. Aaron Bowman checks out.
Got 33 seconds left in the half. Be nice to get a little closer to Norwalk before we rest for a bit. There we go.
Second one is up and good. So under 30 seconds remaining now in this one, in the first half of this one, I should say. Darien stays in that zone. They have played zone throughout this first half. And the little runner is off the rim, and here goes Darien in transition. Nice look by Dolce to DeMonicus. Led her a little bit too much.
Darien's going to keep the ball, though, as it's tipped out by Norwalk. There's 6 seconds left in the half. See if Darien can get a good shot here. But nope.
Turnover, and Langhorne puts it up and in. Carson Langhorne having herself a first half. That is the end of the first half as we take another look at the Langhorne steal. And then all by her lonesome, lays it up and in. And at the half, it is 39-22. Norwalk up on Darien. We are going to take a quick break. We will be back with more varsity girls basketball on the DAF Media Network. Again, Norwalk leads 39-22 over Darien. We are back live here on the DAF Media Network as we take a look at the Darien huddle right there. Head coach Melba Chambers in her second season in the light blue sweater right there on the right side, now in the middle of your screen. And coming out to start this second half for Darien will be Maggie Ramsey, Hassana Arbubakar, Lindsay Demonicus, Erin Bowman, and Shay Dolce. Shay's sister Gwen suffered a injury in the first half. Hope she's okay. Don't know the extent of that injury. Yeah, it's something that you hate to see.
She's
Brad
sitting
Bushel.
over there with some ice. You've got her leg up with some ice
on it. Yep. Damian Andrew alongside Brad Bushel, the former University of Missouri football player, and also played a lot of basketball, high school basketball, growing up in Illinois. Demonicus misses the layup. Arbubakar can't convert the follow. And here's Demonicus down in the corner, kicks it out to Ramsey. Dolce back to the corner to Demonicus. Three is no good. And the rebound, Naeva Renee, number 32. And here's Ramsey, 39-22. We are just underway in the third quarter here. Nice look, Demonicus to Arbubakar, can't get it to go. And Bowman, and that's going to be a foul on Ashley Wilson as Lindsay Demonicus will go to the line and shoot two.
They finally called the foul. She got fouled 2 or 3 times over there.
Damian Andrew alongside Brad Bushel, our DAF Media production crew. Ethan Haas directing and doing our instant replay tonight as Ethan Haas getting back at it here with DAF Media during this winter sports season. And our camera operators are Jack Blenke and Carson Depp.
Doing a great job.
And Demonicus gets the second one to go. DAF Media is a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Deep three by Carson Langhorne is no good. In and out. Here's Ramsey. She brings it across midcourt, and she's going to be fouled by JK, Jakara Murray Leach, the sophomore.
I count Maggie Ramsey has 7 rebounds now, and doing a very good job for a freshman underneath.
Here's Bowman.
Point blank shot, and she missed it.
A little too much off the window. Langhorne and hanging and can't get it to go. The ball's on the floor. Arbubakar comes away with it, and she's going to be fouled in the backcourt. You know, we've seen now a half and change of this game, and boy, oh boy, Ashley Wilson and Carson Langhorne, the backcourt of Norwalk. What a dynamic duo they are.
They can play. They can play.
And
they're not very big, but they're quick and good shooters. Very good.
Here's Ramsey. Too hard off the glass. And a tie up underneath the basket. And it'll go to Norwalk.
Erin Bowman has been very strong on the boards tonight.
Norwalk in the green. And Darien in the home whites. This is the conference opener for the Blue Wave. And what a team to play in your conference opener. One of the teams picked in the preseason to win the FCIAC. Here's Bowman underneath. Good defense that time by Naeva Renee.
Well, it's good to play the good teams before Christmas. You can get it out of the way.
Our first broadcast together, you and me, do you remember it? On the road at Greenwich.
Yes.
And of course, Greenwich has had a good program through the years.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
And
nice
a nice shot by Ramsey. She gets it to go down as we take a look at the Ramsey shot here.
Yeah, our first broadcast together, it seems like it was only last year, Damien.
It was right around this time, my friend, last year.
It was.
Right around this time. And so glad to have you when I sent you that email the other day, and you responded quickly and said, I will be there.
I love it.
I had a big smile, and I know you enjoy this.
I love it.
You do a great job for DAF Media.
Was Aaron Bowman called for the foul, as you probably heard the public address announcer say. Belinda Hunt is at the line, and she misses the first.
Belinda Hunt has, I don't know how many assists she has, but she is always looking for her teammates. Had a couple of really nice passes in the first half that led to buckets. And DeMonicus throws it up, and it's intercepted by Sanaa Boyd.
That was a pass to nobody.
There's Boyd.
Nice move.
Actually, that's Belinda Hunt, number 22. My bad on that. And gets the runner to go. Here's Bowman, loses it on the dribble. And that's going to be a timeout. Ricky Fuller, the Norwalk head coach, quick timeout, smart timeout. And let's take a look at this Belinda Hunt move. Nice runner in the lane over Arbu Bakar, and it's good for 2.
It's a nice teardrop shot.
It was a teardrop, absolutely.
They say to use the backboard on those, but when they go in, they don't have to hit the backboard.
Great shot here by our Carson Depp of the Darien huddle. Melba Chambers in there. Of course, Melba Chambers, as we talked about last year, she played her college basketball at Georgetown.
Right.
And ended up coaching, was an assistant coach on the women's team at Georgetown, at her alma mater for a while. And, of course, the College of Charleston. She is an assistant coach down there as we take a look at Hassana Arbubakar. And we're back to live action now. Norwalk up 41-25, under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And here's DeMonicus, and she'll bring it out. Off the front of the rim, no good. J.K. Murray Leach, the 3 is no good, and DeMonicus comes down with it.
Darien sure is getting their chances here. We're controlling the boards nicely. We just have to convert some of these opportunities.
Here's Bowman inside to Dolce. Can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound. And the shot is blocked by Belinda Hunt. And that'll be a foul on Norwalk.
Belinda got her across the arm, so she'll go to the foul line to shoot 2.
Actually, they call that on Naeva Renee, the senior.
Sorry. I always say, Damien, with girls' high school basketball, if you can make 70% of your foul shots and 90% of your layups, you're going to win a lot of games.
No doubt about it.
And we're not even close to having a 70% free throw average this game.
Speaking of 70%, as DeMonicus makes the second shot.
Yes.
No, this is a Darien team, as we mentioned at the outset, that lost 3 seniors, including Christine Fiore and Ramsey.
Katie Ramsey.
Katie Ramsey. Talking to Coach Chambers last night on the phone, that was between 70 and 80% of their offense. And they dominated down low. And so they're trying to find the right combinations right now, but there is a lot of upside with this Darien team.
I think so.
A lot of young players who have seen valuable minutes at the varsity level this season already. As we mentioned, Darien trying to avoid going to 0-2 to start the season. They lost a non-conference game to Colby Cathedral to start the season. Dolce up ahead to DeMonicus. Nice play in transition. Dolce to DeMonicus.
That was a great fast break. The ball never hit the ground. 3 sharp passes and a layup. No dribbling. Excellent outlet pass by Aaron Bowman.
So Renee with the basket, and Darien walks it up the floor. Here's DeMonicus, and that is going to be an offensive foul, a charge on Lindsay DeMonicus, as
Boy, I didn't see that.
We take another look.
Yeah, let's see if she was settled. Well, that's the layup.
That's the layup there in transition. Yep. Pretty play.
Yep. Nice. It was a great fast break. Darien falls back into their 2-3 zone. Long shot by Tamisha Barrett, and they retain possession. Tamisha's got it again.
Darien stays in that zone. They have played zone throughout this one. And that'll be...
We'll be back to Norwalk.
Norwalk ball as we take a look at Hassana Arbubakar.
She certainly has improved this year, it seems
she has. To me. She had a great volleyball season for the Blue Wave as Darien made it all the way to the state finals this season. Lori LaRussa, their longtime head coach, who you know has done a tremendous job with the program. You just look at the banners here in the gym. Yeah. And she's won a lot of FCIAC and a lot of state titles through the years.
No surprise.
Nice move. Off glass. Did
Beautiful.
You call it? Sana Boyd with the runner there, the one-hander.
Boy, that pass was telegraphed.
And here's another look at the Boyd runner off the glass.
Nice.
And we are back to live action here. Ramsey baseline, throws it up, tried to draw a foul.
Ooh.
And that'll be a foul on Darien.
Bit of a tic-tac foul there in the backcourt.
Arbubakar whistled for the foul as Aaron Bowman checks back into the game.
Norwalk's being much more patient here in the second half with this big lead. They're in no hurry once they get the ball across. There's a foul. Who are they going to call it on? Shea Dolce picked up the backcourt foul. And the Bears will take it out underneath the basket.
Langhorn, nice look.
Nice.
Be out of bounds.
Nice defense underneath.
Off of Norwalk, but nice look to Naeva Renee. Ramsey trying to inbounds it, finally gets it to DeMonicus as she brings it across midcourt. Gets it back to Ramsey. Here's Stevens with the three. Air ball. And Norwalk pushing it up the floor again. Now they'll bring it out.
Nice defense.
Nice defense that time by Bowman as Renee, a little curl pass underneath to Mayhew, but Bowman was right there. And it'll be Darien ball. And
at 40 seconds left in the quarter. See if Darien can get a good shot here.
Tough shot in the lane by Stevens, no good.
Still got time, 20 seconds. Darien retains the ball with 17 seconds left. Another opportunity to get a good shot to close out this quarter.
17.3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 45-29. Darien trailing Norwalk. This is Rachel Stobie. Makes a move into the lane, throws up the runner, and out of bounds. Looked like she was trying to find Bowman underneath and kind of got caught in between there. She was thinking about shooting it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot.
Yeah.
Kind of in between.
It wasn't in between her. And this is a deep three at the buzzer from Langhorne, no good. But boy, she had to get rid of that, not afraid to put it up.
She put it up from half court.
We're going to take a quick break here on the DAF Media Network after 3 as we head to the fourth quarter. It's 45-29, Norwalk in front. We are back here on the DAF Media Network. Darien trailing 45-29 is Norwalk in control. They have used a pressure defense to create offense in transition, and they have been able to hit some big perimeter shots against this Darien zone defense. Here's Mayhew underneath. She kicks it out to Wilson, back inside to Renee. Nice pass. Nice pass. Sanaa Boyd to Naeva Renee. Demonicus, the runner off the rim, is no good. And then she ties up Boyd.
Darien ball on the jump ball.
So a tough ask right now, Brad Bushel. Darien down 18 points at the start of this fourth quarter. They have played well in spurts, but this Norwalk team, you can see why they're regarded as one of the favorites preseason to win the FCIAC. Boyd. And that'll be a foul underneath.
Darien's looking for some consistency, I think. If we cut down the turnovers and play steady ball, we've got the athletes out there on the court to have a good team, I think. But
Anijah Morgan at the free throw line.
But Norwalk has a little bit better athletes, I think.
Misses the first one. Take a look at Morgan. Second one is up, and it is good. Nothing but net that time. Ball's on the floor, and it's tied up.
This time it'll be
Jump
Norwalk
ball.
ball.
It'll be a Norwalk ball as we take a look at Boyd. Big smile on her face, and why not? Her team up big here in the fourth quarter, and they have played well in this one. Last season, Darien finished 11-9, 9-7 regular season, and Norwalk finished 17-3, 13-3 in the FCIAC. How about this one for you? Norwalk was the 4 seed in the FCIAC tournament. They would have been the 2 seed. Final game of the regular season, though, they lose to Ridgefield. And that made them go from 2 to 4. And then they got bounced early as Mayhew knocks it down. They actually lost upset by Stamford in the FCIAC quarterfinals, which is essentially the first round. They lost that game 65-57. And then Norwalk made a nice run in the Class LL state tournament, making it all the way to the state quarterfinals before getting knocked out, as Bowman scores, before getting knocked out by Mercy, the eventual state champ in Class LL. I was joking with Coach Fuller. We had a nice talk before the game, and he said, yeah, we played well. We made a nice run, and then we got knocked out by a team that was way better than us.
In these tournaments, the seedings are very important. It's important to get a home game or two.
It is important, but what ultimately happens, especially in basketball and in some other sports, is that sometimes the seeding is a little bit off, in the sense that, you know, a 1 seed may not be a 1 seed, or a 3 seed may, you know, and a 14 seed may not be a 14 seed.
Right.
You know, depending on what conference they play and that kind of thing.
Well, and it's a long season too. These December games really don't count as much as the ones later on. If you're playing well in February, you can upset a top-seeded team.
As we take another look here, as we take a look at Ashley Wilson, I mentioned earlier Wilson being recruited by about 4 Division II programs. Just talked to her father at halftime, and Westcon, Roberts Wesleyan, Concordia, 3 of those programs that are looking at her. She would fit nicely with a nice Division II program, Brad.
Yeah, or Division III. My daughter played in the same conference as Wesleyan, and I could see her fitting in there very nice.
Yep. Of course, Brad's daughter played here at Darien, and that'll be a foul on Anijah Morgan, the junior.
Lindsay Dominicus comes back into the game for Darien.
As we take another look here at Rachel Stobie, number 22. She'll inbounds the ball. Here's Demonicus. Here's Stobie, throws it up,
nice,
and it rattles in. Rachel Stobie.
Very nice.
And we're going to take another look at that in a minute, that Stobie bucket. Here's Wilson, the pull up, and that'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Darien ball as we take a look at that Stobie move here.
Very strong, right off the glass.
Off the glass, and it rattles in.
Nice.
What do you think, Brad,
Need
of our
more
instant,
of that.
Instant replay, huh? We didn't have that last year during the season.
Technology's a great thing.
Here's Stobie again, or Dolce, sorry. She misses the
well,
runner.
It's great we can give the fans another view of some of these great plays.
Yeah,
There's been quite a few.
And Wilson tiptoes along the sidelines there, and she's going to be called out of bounds.
That was not one of the better plays.
Long cross-court pass. Wilson just couldn't hold on to it. It was a little high. And here's Dolce, Shea Dolce, the freshman. Gives it to another freshman, Ramsey, to another freshman, Bowman. Here's Stobie. She goes baseline. Brings it out. Demonicus. And she's going to be fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul called on Naeva Renee, the senior.
That's another strong move to the basket. Let's see if Lindsay can hit these foul shots. This Coach Melba has a conference over there with the other 4 players on the sideline. Kind of a free timeout. The first one's in.
First one's up and good. Damian Andrew alongside Brad Bushel. Thanks so much for joining us on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. I want to give a shout out again to our production crew who have just done a terrific job this evening.
Yes.
Bringing you this one, our director and instant replay operator, Ethan Haas, as Stemonicus gets the second one. And our camera operators, our camera 1 is Jack Blenke. Camera 2 is Carson Depp. And here's Mayhew, air ball.
They call a foul or no? Ball out.
Ball out of bounds. It'll be Norwalk ball. And that will stay with the Bears. And so now Boyd will inbounds it to Belinda Hunt, sorry. And Wilson with a deep 3.
Beautiful. What a great shot. She's open. She's going to put it up.
Wilson is a player.
Yes.
And here's Stobie. Blocked by Renee. And she's going to take it the length of the court. Well, nice look underneath to Wilson.
She put that ball between her legs before she passed it.
She nearly lost it out of bounds, and she keeps her wits about her and finds Wilson underneath. It'll be a timeout. Darien. Melba Chambers wants to talk some things over. Her team down 57-35. Here's that deep 3 by Ashley Wilson. Wow, what a nice.
Real rainbow.
It really was. She got a nice shot.
Yeah.
Damian Andrew alongside Brad Bushell. Here's that Renee shot,
nice
pass to Wilson underneath. Nice work by Carson Depp, our ISO camera operator.
Beautiful.
As we take a look at the Darien huddle there, Melba Chambers wearing the light blue sweater, her back to us, talking to her team. And this has been a tough challenge for Darien tonight, but they have played well in spurts.
Right.
So they can take some things away from this game, but you have to be thoroughly impressed with this Norwalk team. They have a combination of veterans and youth.
Yes.
Ashley Wilson, a senior, then Langhorne, a junior, Morgan, a junior, J.K. Murray Leach, a sophomore, Hunt, a junior.
Very impressive.
Renee, Boyd, and Wilson, their main seniors.
And you know they have a great coach, so.
Ricky Fuller does a terrific job, longtime Norwalk guy. He's, as I mentioned, he's been with the program more than 14 seasons, but he's been the head coach of the Bears for 14.
Yep.
And he's got it going. As I mentioned, just 3 losses in the regular season a year ago.
Well, it looked like they had a pretty good JV team on the court before this game.
As Wilson with another 3.
Starting to pad her stats now, showing off a little. So
Wilson extends the Norwalk lead to 60-35. Darien down 25 with 3:15 remaining.
That's a foul.
As we're going to take another look at this Wilson 3 from the corner. It is pure.
Nothing but net. There's a shift change for the Norwalk Bears. The starting 5 is coming out, and the second 5 is going in. So this one is all but over with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Erica Stevens is at the foul line to shoot a 1-and-1. She makes the first one and gets a chance to hit the second one. And it's in and out. Rebound by the Bears. And they're pushing the ball.
And that'll be a whistle. And it'll be the foul, I believe, on Dolce. Yep.
Yep.
So say Dolce with the foul. So we're in the bonus now. 1-and-1 for Carson Langhorne.
She's had a very good game. First one's out. but Norwalk retains possession and moves the ball around. This is their second unit.
Nice look.
Nice.
Wow, what a pass. Langhorn underneath to Morgan. 10-11. Well, I think our director, Ethan Haas, has that one queued up. We'll take a look at that pass in a minute. DeMonicus curls, rattles in and out. Arbu Bakar with the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the line.
Asana Arbubaka made a great play there.
Here's that great pass here. One-handed shuffle pass.
Yep.
Wow.
She had a
Langhorn.
Quick dribble to get inside
Morgan.
and found the open person.
Yep. And Arbu Bakar, the air ball there.
Comes up a little short.
Disappointed by that one. You can see it on her face.
It's been one of those nights.
She steps to the line, puts that
there
one
we
up,
go.
and that is good.
That was pure.
Certainly
good for
was.
her.
So under 2:30 remaining in the game. Norwalk in control. It was close early on, but the Bears have been able to score in transition, score from the perimeter.
Soy Hasana.
And here is Maggie Ramsey.
Damien,
gets it to Dolce.
You would think that the success of the volleyball team with Hasana has given her a lot of confidence. You can see it.
Absolutely.
She can be a player here.
Can't teach size.
Yep.
And her and Bowman have that in spades.
Yep. Whoa.
That'll be a blocking foul on Arbu Bakar. Yep.
That was very close. Very close. She had her feet set, but her upper body was moving a little bit, and that's why the referees called the foul on her.
First shot no good. Arbu Bakar the rebound. Ramsey up ahead to Dolce and finds DeMonicus, but she leads her a little bit too much and overthrows DeMonicus.
Just a little too much of that tonight on the part of Darien.
Darien's had the right idea. She was open. She just, the pass was too high.
Wow.
Three is good. Langhorn, the left-hander, dials it up. Camila Martinez, another freshman in the game for Norwalk.
Langhorn plays with that second unit, but she's a top-flight player.
There's a nice pass to DeMonicus. Dolce to DeMonicus, curling toward the basket. There's DeMonicus.
It was a good aggressive move. She just couldn't convert. Oh, and they're giving the ball to Norwalk.
Yeah, it'll be Norwalk ball. Under a minute remaining here in this one. An impressive performance, to say the least, by the Norwalk Bears. They will go to 2-0. Darien will fall to 0-2. Next up for Darien, they'll have a few days off, and they'll play Bethel here at home on Monday. Another non-conference game before the holidays break.
That'll be a good test.
Norwalk, meanwhile, beat Fairfield Ludlow in its opener, 58-35. And they will play next Wednesday at home against St. Joe's. That'll be their first home game of the season. Take another look at that pass from Dolce to DeMonicus. Wow,
very nice.
Pretty play. And great camera work by our Carson Depp. Boy, Arbu Bakar steps right up to the line. She's got an interesting routine at the free throw line. She backs away and then steps right up and lets it go.
Right.
See that?
Yeah.
At that time,
The bank was open.
the bank was open. She called. I heard her call that. I don't know if you did, but
I don't think she did, Damien. I don't
so
think she has to.
time winding down here in this one. Norwalk will come into Darien's gym and leave with a victory to improve to 2-0 as they will just dribble this out, play keep away, and that will do it here from the main gym on the Darien High School campus as Darien loses 68-40, an impressive effort to say the least by the Norwalk Bears. Brad, let me get your thoughts.
Well, I believe, as you say, Norwalk has got a solid team, a great coach, good athletes, and they're going to be tough to beat. They're going to be strong in this conference. And Darien, you can tell, is much younger, much less polished, but they have some good athletes, and they could cause some trouble in the FCIAC down the road. So I look forward to Darien developing, getting better, reducing the turnovers, and it'll be fun to watch Norwalk go through this FCIAC schedule, and be interesting to see who can beat them. It's going to be tough. Going to be tough for anybody to beat Norwalk. It's been a pleasure, Damien.
It certainly has. We will do this again.
Let's
We've got
do it
some other
again.
games coming up. I want to thank Brad Bushel,
Absolutely.
as always, the High School Basketball Hall of Famer
Yeah.
in the state of Illinois.
Many years ago.
Don't think I
Many
didn't
years.
forget that.
Yeah,
I brought that out at the end. But Brad, thank you very much.
Many
it was
years
a pleasure.
ago. Well, thank
again,
you.
68 to 40. Norwalk wins. I want to thank our entire DAF media production crew who did a tremendous job in this one. On this one, our director and our instant replay coordinator, Ethan Haas, our first ever member, DAF Media, a year and change ago. Carson Depp on camera 2, Jack Blenke on camera 1 did an unbelievable job in their debut for DAF Media. Want to give a shout out to both of them, and want to thank you for tuning in to this broadcast on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Once again, Norwalk beats Darien 68 to 40. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.